Welcome friends to Astro Planetary Dance, the dance of planet. Today we will discuss about the recent transit which has happened on 15th of February and will remain there till 3rd of the March. So planet Mercury, the planet of communication, wisdom, rational thinking, intelligence, intellect, communication. This planet has taken a transit in the sign of Aquarians, and as I said, from 15th of February till 3rd of March. How it is going to impact our ascendant, our Rashi, we'll discuss about it. Meanwhile, if you want to know more about Mercury, you can go back and check my previous videos. Okay, so let's start with the sign of Aries. For Aries is the owner for your house number 6 as well as 3rd, and it is transiting in house number 11, which is going to boost your income. So you can see an elevation in terms of your income. Apart from this, expansion, because 11th house also shows the kind of expansion, the kind of social circle you have. So you will be getting some expansion in terms of your social circle. Good time for love affairs. People who are in love and affair, they can have a wonderful time at this point of time. Just do not try to misunderstand or create confusion between relationship, because with this particular transit there might be a lot of misunderstanding and confusion between your closer ones. Okay, so if somebody is mattering for you, somebody is very important for you, do not create such issues or misunderstanding in your life. Okay, in case if you have a hobby, so from any kind of hobby you can earn money. Loans, if you want to repay your loan, so payment of loan can be seen over here. So that's all for Aries. A good time, I believe. For Taurus, for you, it is the owner for your house number 5 and house number 2nd, transiting in house number 10 of your profession. So here you can now plan a new business. Not exactly you will be entering into the business, but yes, you can make all the strategies, all the plans, all the blueprints, all the you can just arrange all the plugins before you start the business. So a new business is very well seen. Harmony in family life, very well. Any kind of comfort, so comfort is seen from the spouse. Apart from this, in case if you are working since long and you are not getting a particular recognition, with this particular transit there is a lot of reward and recognition which is coming in. Your effort, whatever effort you were putting and people were not looking at it, this time the illumination in your effort will be seen by your superiors, and not only by superiors, by your peers group as well. People will look at you for any kind of major decision. So things are going on, nobody is ready to take a call, and everyone will just think, okay fine, let us wait for this guy, he will be making the right decision. Okay, so that is the reason why this particular transit is gonna give you a lot of good things. However, please do not get confused for anything. Mercury transit as at one time, because Mercury is a very communicative, intelligent, mathematical planet. So when you do a lot of mathematics, a lot of thinking, a confusion may come in. So that is the reason I'm saying. For Gemini, it is the owner for house number 1 and house number 4, and gonna transit in house number 9. So for you, again, you will be very much confused in making a big decision, a big call. To take a big call, you will be very confused. Apart from this, relationship with father may become obstinate. Lower down your anger. You have to lower down your anger. Things will move on your way. No doubt, a good luck, a fortune, a blessing of this planet is on the way. So if you utilize it, you're definitely gonna get some good result. And this benefit will be not in terms of, okay fine, you do this, then you will get this. It's an unconditional benefit. So enjoy the benefit of it. Long journey is very well indicated on the card. You may have to travel a lot at this particular time. Even foreign destination are very much on the cards. You may travel to a foreign destination for any of your business partnership or related to your profession. Siblings, any of your siblings or close relatives or neighborhood or very close friend can benefit you. This was all about Gemini. Now about Cancerians. Cancerian, for you is the owner of your 12th house and your 3rd house, and transiting in house number 8. Unexpected gain. You may expect something which is unexpected, and that is gain basically. Rest all depends upon your Astro work chart. Benefit from people will definitely be there. Any kind of knowledge in terms of spiritualism, occult or astrology, you may get inclined towards those things. But yes, you need to control on your speech. If you do not do that, it will lead towards scandals. So even not only speech, any kind of gossip around, just be very careful about it, because this gossips and it will eventually defame you. It is not going to support you well at this part of time. Okay, keep your aggression low, because at one side Sun has also taken a transit, so I will be coming with my Sun video, the transit of Sun. But meanwhile, for this particular video, just be cool and calm. Do not indulge yourself in any kind of gossips. Younger siblings may get some trouble in their life. They may get a lot of obstacles in their life to progress at whatever destiny or whatever task they are going through. So that you need to just guide them in case if you can. Okay. Anyone who is attached to you in your close circle, they will get benefited from you, or they may transfer some benefit to you. Okay. For Leo Ascendant or Leo Lagna, okay, it is the owner for house number 2nd and house number 11, and transiting in house number 7. Now for you, income, money, accumulation of wealth and gain connecting to 7th house, which means you can see an improvement with the relationship with your spouse. If things were not going good, this is the time when it can go good. A very good time for any businessman basically. So any kind of partnership will benefit it. But in case if you are into a business relationship, you and your partner will have good gain, good relationship, moving forward towards a good destiny. Rise in career, gain of knowledge is very well seen. Maintain good relationship around. Do not try and bully somebody. Even if you are doing well, things are going fine, do not try and bully somebody, because what will happen in this case, because a lot of people, like, we take people name, hey, you are some pseudonyms. It's comedy, we do comedy, we joke around, we pull leg of people, but at this particular time don't do it, because if you do it, you will create some problems for you. Okay, don't do that. Any kind of knowledge, experience, what you already have, you will get some gain because of it. Okay. Now for Virgo, it is the owner for your 1st and 10th house, transiting in house number 6. So basically this is an obstacle and enemy house. However, I will just be giving you some other prediction. Obstacle, enemy and health. So here health can be seen. You have to take care of your health, which is very much on your cards. A rise in terms of status at your workplace, that is clear. You will definitely have some rise there. Fresh idea is equal to progress and growth. So the divine is putting that energy to you to initiate some different and a fresh idea, which can give you some kind of gain. Avoid any kind of disputes, because Mercury is the basic lord of your Lagna. Okay, so here it can create some disputes, and that is because of confusion, illusion, not illusion basically. You will be trying to put your creative ideas and other will repulse. So when there is no agreement, it creates a argument. When there is agreement, it creates a discussion. So you need to come into a discussion mode instead of an argument mode. Okay. Long travel for professional will be benefit for you. Any kind of travel which you take towards your professional aspect will definitely gonna benefit you. And your glory and your recognition, which you have been trying to hop since long and it was not coming your way, this time you can get it. Okay. Spouse may also travel for work related, the journey will be basically work related. Control on your speech, because you may sound harsh to people, and this will increase your problems. So that is the reason I am saying that your expenses is gonna shoot up. It may go towards treatments, health issues, medicines. So better go donate some medicine to some hospital. That will lower down the expenses for medical issues, and it will also control, what do you say, your health. Okay. At this point of time, you may visit to some of your mother's cousin, sister, brothers, anyone who is connected to your maternal family. So this is all about Virgo. For Libra, your Lord of 9th and 12th house. 9th and 12th house is making a transit in the house number 5th, which is your intelligence, intellect. So you can gain through intelligence. You can also take an admission to a foreign country, okay, because 5th is connecting very well this time, okay. Higher studies in foreign land, as I said, family trips, get together of family. You may have a family get together. Your income is gonna increase. Good love life, but control your speech, because your speech may create a lot of problems in your love life. In case if you want to meet some of your friends who is in foreign country, this may be like you may not have met them since last 10-15 years, and suddenly they come to your country, and you may have some friendship trips, meeting old friends. That kind of situation is very well seen. A student will be able to concentrate well. However, again, a lot of confusion in studies. They will making all the calculation and everything right, but still they will be concentrating but not being confident, or they will be trying to develop better. Again, this is a very good time for people who are engaged in any kind of research. So scientists, people who are into investigation, people who are into some kind of graduation studies, these people will do well. It is not basically your higher studies, graduation studies. So I think I have covered the aspects. I have just made a chart for all the houses because I do not recall all those things. So I keep on watching that particular chart, which house and where it is transiting. I do not remember which house 6 is written and 7 is written, just to make that clear. Okay, now for Scorpio. For Scorpio, house number 11 and house number 8 is connecting. The particular lord of this particular two houses for your ascendant or your Rashi is going to transit in house number 4 of your home. Here I can see some of the tips, some of the relationship, basically disharmony in family, that is indicated here. Parents' health needs to be taken care of, especially for mother, I would say. In case if you want to sell some of your old household item, you may do that, and I think you will do that. Decorate your home, trying to pamper your home, trying to be very creative in decoration is very well seen. Glory and fame, your name, fame, your expansion of your attitude, good attitude. So that glory is very well seen at your workplace. Good news, and this will be sudden. Some good news is about to come. So I'm not sure. You just see your surrounding, what exactly is happening again, around you, and based on that, you will be able to identify that what exactly can come. But this is unexpected, so I'm not very sure, and you also not very sure what is gonna happen. Okay, enemies planning against you. They are planning very well against you. Don't worry, you will take a control of it, but do not just come in any kind of illusion, because I said that. Just be careful. Okay. Again, your 8th lord and 11th lord. Oh yes, so some hidden things, how to tell you so that you do not get into a fear, but yes, something which is being muddled down may suddenly pop up, and most probably do not fear. In case if you have not done any kind of scams, any kind of financial fraud, any kind of income tax fraud which you have not done with your office or with the government, so you do not need to worry. In case if you have done that, So you may get into controversies, you may get into any kind of such obstinate situation. So apart from this, also for any kind of discussion, just try to stay away from the controversies, especially for ministers, any of politicians, basically politicians, income tax departments, and people who are engaged in bribe activities, so under table. So that can be suddenly either come in controversy or it can be unveiled. So ministers and anyone, I'm sorry to say specifically ministers, anyone into government or private sector who are engaged or who are doing something wrong, just be careful, because this is not going to go good. Okay. Now for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, the lord of your 10th house and the lord of your 7th house is going to transit in house number 3. Am I right? Yes, 10th and 7th. Yes, house number 3. So confusion is very well seen. Your spouse will definitely gain. Your sibling will be supporting you. Speak less. Just try and speak less, because that may put you in some kind of controversies or some kind of issues in your life. So just speak less at this point of time. Do not just be a vocal and speaker like me every time chatterbox. Okay, small trips whichever you will take will be support. Your siblings and your small trips both will be supportive for you, and it will be the reason for your gain. A high improvement in terms of your communication skills, the way you speak. It is, I would say, speak to impact. So what do you need to do? You need to speak less with maturity and create that kind of impact on people. So that improvement is very well seen. Now you need to work on that. A lot of challenges will be coming on your way, but you will be very good in coping up with all those challenges. Confusion will definitely happen, but do not take confusion, like people take confusion as a word like, oh my god, he's a very confused person. They are very intelligent person actually, not necessarily a confused person. Confusion is what? You repeat the things. You see 2 times, you see 3 times that I am doing it right. But when you do that, at one part you think that okay, things are right. Again you just want to be, confusion is basically being more careful. Now the only thing what is required is the strong boost of confidence to arrive at one particular decision after introspecting, after doing a lot of ifs and buts, but you need to come to a conclusion. And there the confidence is required. People who are not able to do that, they are actually the people who are confused, because they cannot come to a final conclusion. Being confused is good, because you be more circumspect in that case. So that is all. Sagittarius, not a problem, just take care of it. Okay. Capricorn, for you, the lord of your 9th house and your 6th house, it transiting in house number 2. So you may add some of the new business. In case if you are looking to add something new, you can add that. Fortune is in your favor. Luck will be favoring you. Spouse health needs to be taken care of. Your spouse may travel outside of the country or to a very long distance place. Okay. So there, I think that can be the reason why your spouse may get a health trouble. So just see and find how comfortable you can make her journey. Or in case if she's traveling from the office, so just see that everything is planned well. She do not get unnecessary mental anxiety and get into any kind of health issues. Your maternal side, you may get some benefit from your maternal side. In-laws may, it can be a sudden visit, or your in-laws may be the reason for your happiness. In case if you already have said that okay fine, you are my in-law, you are into a love relationship, and you say that yes, you are my in-laws, you are my papa, you are my mama, the way we do, okay, so you can expect that as well, that your in-laws may take a good decision that okay fine, my daughter or my son is in love affair, let's approve the relationship and let them go for a marriage. That can also happen. So just don't say okay fine, I'm married, then only I can have an in-law. There are a lot of relationships which do not have the combination of papers or spiritual through a spiritual ceremony, but yes, those relations are there, because when you get into a relationship, all those relationship automatically gets created. Okay, so you can expect some benefit from there. Legal disputes or any kind of legal issues or disputes, whatever it is, it may happen at this particular time, but this will be closing in your favor. You may get benefit of it because luck at this particular time is gonna favor you. But do not miss to watch see your Ashtavarga chart, what exactly they are promising, what Mercury is promising with this particular transit. Do not miss to see that, because this prediction will completely vanish if Mercury is not promising a good score in your Ashtavarga. Okay. I think I have covered all for 6. Yes, I have covered. Now for Aquarians people, you must be trying to do some physical exercise, or you might be trying to do something related to where you have to do exert yourself through your physical body. You will not be able to because of your health issues. So take care of your health. Your health seems to be a problem right now because the Lord of your which house, 8th house and 5th house, is transiting in house number 1, which is you as an individual. Okay, intellectual qualities will increase. You will have a lot of intellectual divine knowledges with you, and not basically divine, because it will be a kind of practical knowledge. That kind of knowledge is seen with this particular transit. Your brainy response, like the way you will respond to people, with your intellect, with your intelligence, with your smartness, a lot of unfavorable condition may come in your favor. Okay, especially at your workplace. Your in-laws may again have a sudden visit. I think I have already said that. Relationship with your partner will improve and will be better now. I think I have covered all for Aquarius. Now for Pisces, one more thing, Aquarians, just be careful of your speech, you as well, because you may either have some problem in terms of your higher thinking. You may just rust up. You may, with your intelligence and intellect, you may say something which is not acceptable every time. People may not accept it. Anyway, so for kids, like for Aquarians, like if you have a kid will be supportive to you. Okay. That's all for Aquarians. For Pisces, your Lord of your 4th house and 7th house is going to transit in house number 12. So a lot of opportunity around to travel, and this travel may be towards a foreign destination. So in case if you were trying to travel to some foreign destination, this is the right time. You can travel. Your spouse health is not going to be good, and your spouse may also get illness during travel. Okay. She will be traveling for some kind of partnership, some kind of official work. Disputes are very well seen on your cards. High expenses. The connection with your 12th house may put some expenses at your place. Your expenses related to home, expenses related to partnership. These kind of expenses are very well seen in this particular transit, and this will increase your expenses. So just be careful. Change of residence is also been seen, because here you may think of changing your residence, and that can be towards somebody either close to your supervisors, some place which is nearby your supervisors, or any kind of senior people or father even. So that kind of situation is seen. Be careful while taking any important call. If you're taking an important call, just be careful, because you know what, I'm not trying to, I never try to say, don't do that. Just be careful, because once you take a careful call, you will have the benefit of it, right? So just be circumspect. That's all, friends, for the transit of Mercury in the sign of Aquarians from 15th of this February till March. So in case if you like my video, do not miss to like, subscribe and share with your friends. And do not also miss to comment if the same kind of situation is happening around. Do not just go by the prediction. See your surrounding, what exactly is happening, and take a call accordingly. So that's all, friend. Thank you for watching Astro Planetary Dance, the dance of planets.